Hi, this is Jana, and in my 5-minute tutorial today, I thought I'd introduce you to themes. If you haven't used themes yet, they were introduced by Microsoft in 2007. When they redid the ribbon, they gave you themes, and what a theme is a set of color response and 3D effects. And the reason that it gave you all of these themes is themes actually allow you to create documents that show your corporate brand. So by default, everything you create in the Office suite is using the Office theme when you open it up, and that is why everything that you type is in Calibri. So my headings right now, using this heading style right here, are Calibri lights, and my body text is Calibri. So if I'm using the normal style, that would be Calibri itself. All right, so those are my fonts that I'm using, and then these would be the colors. So every time I pick a color, it's going to be a color within those themes. I got in the Office theme, I got some blues, some oranges, some yellows, and that's why anytime you're using the Office theme, when you come up here, like I'm in a table now, if I come into the design and I'm choosing from these design, all of these colors that you're seeing right here and any of these boxes are your theme colors. So I'm going to go ahead and just format that with a theme color. So what's going to happen when you swap out a theme and you put on another theme is it changes to that theme's colors, fonts, and 3D effects. So this one looks a little bit different, but basically what it did was it swapped out my colors. So whatever color I was using before, it's using that color. So if I swap out another theme, you'll see it go to different fonts and different colors. Right, so that's just based, and you'll see the styles, that are coming up a little bit different. If I'm in a table, the styles that I'm picking are now that theme's font. So I have to pick from those themes. And that's what a theme is. So it's meant to give your document your brand, your corporate look and feel. So if you have a marketing guidelines, which you probably do, you can go in and make all of your documents branded to look like they came from your corporation. All right, so what I'm going to show you how to do is using the design menu. We're going to come on up here to fonts. We're going to do this first. It's a little bit easier. We're going to customize our fonts, and we're going to choose our font for our headings. So whatever our corporate brand set our headings need to look like, you're going to go ahead and choose that. I'm just going to choose Tahoma, and I'm going to go ahead and choose a body font. And I'm just going to make one that is kind of obvious that it's different than the heading. I'm going to have Tahoma, which is the sans serif font, and Times New Roman, which is the serif font. And I'm going to come up here and just go ahead and give it a name. I'm going to go ahead and just say that this is for XYZ company. And I'll go ahead and hit save. And you'll notice that all of my headings have now changed to Tahoma, and my body text has changed to Times New Roman. So these styles up here are reflective of those new font choices. Now the next thing that a theme needs when you choose the fonts are your colors. Now this takes a little bit longer, but you can go in and you can customize your colors. Always recommend keeping black and white. That's the best. If you have a dark shade, you can go ahead and click it. So I'm going to come down here and say more colors. How you specify your corporate colors are in Microsoft is by using the red, green, and blue values, which are the light that's reflecting on your screen. Or you can do it the web way, which is via hexadecimal value number. So you need to actually get these from your branding website. So my husband is an NC State fan, and I am a Penn State fan. So I brought up some colors, so just to kind of show you what a branding guideline is going to look like. So it's going to look similar to these two right here, where they give you the colors and then maybe an expanded palette. So the values that you need are these numbers here. So I'm going to use Reynolds Red, and I'm going to use either the hexadecimal value or the RGB. So I'm going to come on back, and I'm going to go ahead and use that Reynolds Red, and I believe it was 153. If I'm not mistaken, yes, it was. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and say it's 153 of the red, 0 of the green, and 0 of the blue light. I'm going to hit OK, and then that dark shade is Reynolds Red. And you would continue to do this for all of your colors, whatever your color is going to be. This time I'm going to switch, and I'm going to use Pennsylvania Sky. So I'm going to go ahead and use the 0, 156, 222. So 0, 156, and 222. All right, 2222. All right, and there's that sky blue. All right, so those are my colors, and it's kind of, and again, accent one's the color that you're going to use most often, so you would always want that to be your main color. So with NC State, I believe it is 208, 204, I was close. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and set that color 204, 0 and 0. So accent one is used the most. You'll see that used a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and hit save. I forgot to give it a name. Oops. All right, but anyhow, there's my colors. All right, so now if I come back home and I click on any color drop down, there is my black and white, there is the blue, there is the Reynolds red, and there's the NC State red, and variations of them. So when I'm picking colors, I can pick from those colors. Pretty awesome, pretty neat. All right, we're not quite done yet. One last thing we need to do. So I said a theme is a set of fonts, colors, and 3D effects. You can't create your own 3D effects, but you can pick from the ones that exist. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick one that I like the effects on. And then very, very important, right now, this is only being used by this particular document. So if I come on up to themes and I save this current theme, it's going to save to a very specific spot on my computer. And I would give it my corporate name. You can see some of the previous ones I did when I was training. So I'm going to go ahead and say that this is XYZ Company again. And this is our theme for that company. I'm going to go ahead and hit save. And then the fabulous thing about this is not only did it save it for use in Microsoft Word, but I have just now created a theme that I can use in PowerPoint. So here I am in PowerPoint. If I come on up to the design menu and I click my drop down, I will have that theme, that XYZ Company theme. There it is. So if I go ahead and click it, that's that Reynolds red. This is that Penn State sky blue. Not that they look great together, but I graduated from a school that kind of used those colors. My high school kind of used those colors. So, all right. Anyway, that's the great thing about themes. I hope you enjoyed my topic about themes. I really recommend that IT groups actually create themes and install them. And then when you roll out the software, you should just be rolling out the themes with your documents. It would make it much, much easier, and everyone wouldn't have to create themes. It would just automatically be installed. All right, enjoy. Thanks.